Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is just about sale time. I want to welcome everybody here to the auction here tonight. We are bidding by the numbered system, so if you have not yet registered to bid, if you are looking to bid here at the auction, please register at the back table and get a bidder number there. We are live streaming tonight's auction, so the camera is set up here in the front of the room. It is live streaming the event for people who could not attend here today. So be aware that that is running here today. We want to welcome everybody watching from home here, and welcome to the sale tonight. There are refreshments located on the side here. We'll get started here right at 6 o'clock. Welcome to the sale. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is just about sale time, so we are going to get started here right at 6 o'clock. If you are planning on bidding tonight, please register at the back table. We are bidding by a numbered system here today, so please register at the back there. There are some refreshments located on the side there. We'll get started here momentarily. Welcome to the sale. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you here to the sale today. Good evening. It is time, according to my watch, for the sale to begin here. So we are going to go through our terms and conditions of the sale, kick the sale off here today. We are live streaming the auction here today, so that is being broadcast all around the world. So we want to welcome bidders watching from home, watching from their computers here today that couldn't make it here but are bidding or registered to phone bid here today. So we want to welcome those bidders here today. We are here to 252 acres at the corner of Scott and Bass Road. The seller here today is R&E Corbat LLC. We certainly want to thank the Corbat family for having us conduct their auction. They have been A1 to work with over the last few months, and they've just been incredible to work with. So we certainly appreciate the opportunity to sell the property here today for them. I want to introduce them. The whole family's back there in the back corner there, a big support system back there. So we have Dave Corbat, Carol Corbett. Carol came all the way back from Louisiana here. We have Mary Shinneman and her husband Bruce, Mark and Pam Corbett, Sally Corbett, and we have Steve and Beth Corbett. So we want to welcome the family here today. We certainly appreciate them working with us over the past few months here. So we're ready to go to work for them. I want to introduce myself, Josh Lewis and Brandon Steffen, the co-sale managers here today for this auction. Our crew here tonight is Brandon Steffen. We have Craig Hershey working the floor here, Brett Steffen, Isaac Stoller, and Pat Carter. Working the computer here, we have Bradford Zeeble. He'll be tracking the bids on the system here. We have Karen Prenesti at the registration table there. Teresa Liggett working with some bidders in the crowd there. Kathy and Val here are working the boards as well. So we want to thank our crew here for working, and we're ready for a sale. So if you have any questions at all, grab one of them, pull them aside here. They will be helping you with the calculations and everything as we go throughout the sale here today. So what a fantastic opportunity we have here with 252 acres in southwest Allen County, Boyd Township in Fort Wayne, Indiana here. The property at the corner of Scott and Bass Road. This is one of the largest remaining tracts and development opportunities here in Boyd Township. So what an opportunity we have here today. Folks, the prime location here, it's got high density residential right up and down Bass Road there. The public utilities are right nearby there, and we're in the southwest Allen County schools, Brandon. So what a tremendous opportunity we have here today. The property is selling in 6 tracts. We'll offer it in 6 individual parcels, any combination of parcels, or as the entire property here today. So whichever manner nets the highest amount to the seller, that's the way it'll sell here. So we can go back and forth there. So we'll explain how the bidding system works on the boards here. We will be tracking it on the leaderboard here on the projector screen. Once we get started here, we'll also be tracking it on the whiteboard. So Val will keep track of the bids there individually, and then any combination as we go through the sale here today. It's very important as we explain this bidding system here that you do not leave once you place a bid if you have any bid that's in the lead on the boards there, because these combinations can bounce back and forth. We may go from the A board to the B board and the leader's board there, but depending how other people bid, you may jump back in the lead there. So don't leave if your bid is still posted on any of those boards there. So we'll, as we progress through the night there, we'll get the hang of the bidding system there. But I tell you what, this is an amazing opportunity here today. Just want to take a few minutes here and go through the terms and conditions of the sale here today that you've seen in your packets there. We are bidding by the numbered system. So if you've not yet registered to bid, please step back to the back table there and register to bid before we get started here today. The property will be offered in 6 individual tracts, any combination of tracts, or the entire property. We are considering tonight's sale a cash sale. Your bidding is not contingent upon you obtaining financing. You need to have that all prearranged and ready to close within the time frame here today. We will be requiring a non-refundable earnest money deposit in the amount of 10% of the purchase price here today, and the balance due the day of final closing. There will be a 1% buyer's premium added to your winning bid here today, thus determining the final selling price of the property. The closing is to be within 45 days of the auction. We have ran preliminary title work with Metropolitan Title. That is in your packets there. So the property does have a clean, clear bill of health. So we'll be ready to close just as soon as you are on the property. The seller will provide the buyer with an owner's policy of title insurance, guaranteeing clear, clean, marketable title to the property. You will receive a corporate warranty deed conveying title to the property. The successful bidder will be required to enter into that purchase agreement immediately following the sale here today. And the property is selling subject to confirmation of the seller. So we'll meet with the family throughout the night here today to get the reserve lifted here today. But we fully anticipate new owners here. They've come to town to do business. So we anticipate the sale of the property here tonight. As far as possession on the property, possession will be given to the buyer after the harvest of the 2021 crops. The seller shall retain 100% cash rent for the 2021 growing season. Because they're retaining that cash rent, the seller will pay all the 21 due and payable 22 installment of real estate taxes, and the buyer's obligation will pick up thereafter. Possession of tract 2, the tract with the home on it. You will receive possession of the home and the barns on the day of final closing, but you shall grant access to the tenant farmer through the remainder of the 21 harvest season. So that is written in your purchase agreements there. So that'll be part of the terms of the sale of tract 2 there. With regard to the survey, the initial survey work has been completed by Miller Land Survey. That is in your packets there as well. So those acreages should be right on there. The survey cost will be split 50-50 between the buyer and the seller. That'll be prorated based on the tract that you purchased there. Combination purchases will only receive the final perimeter survey, and only the boundary corners of those respective tracts shall be marked. The property today is selling as is whereas, with no warranties being expressed or implied. So you've looked the property over, you're bidding your judgment here today. With respect to tract 2 on the home, the sellers have completed the seller's residential real estate sales disclosure form and the Allen County septic disclosure form, since there is a septic system on the property. And since the property was built prior to 1978, there's always a possibility of lead-based paint in the home, but they sellers have no knowledge or no reports of any lead-based paint. So they filled out that proper disclosure there. So with that said, I think we're through the terms of the sale here, Brandon. Is there anything we didn't cover there? Are we ready to go to work? So I tell you what, folks, here we are. We're up to the Corbett land sale, the 252 acres here at the corner of Scott and Bass Road. And here we go. We're going to get our computer set here.
And one other quick thing here while they're getting that up and around here, we will be selling in the whole dollar amount. So we will not be bidding there per the acre. It'll be by the whole dollar amount there on each of the tracks. So just a quick recap, we'll sell each of the individual tracks here first. Val will post those bids on the board. We'll then ask for any combinations of the tracks there. And then we'll post those on the B board, and then even the entire farm. You'll then be able to raise your bids there on the individual tracks as well. And so we'll just go back and forth. We're going to give you a quick snappy sale here tonight. And so as soon as we get this up, we will get started here. Should we shut that one off?
All right, folks, sorry about that. So here we go. We are up here, folks, to tract number 1. So tract 1 here is the corner, the very corner of Scott and Bass Road. It is 28.829 acres here at the corner of Scott and Bass Road. It's some rolling, tillable, partially wooded ground. A great corner lot here with tons of possibilities. And here we go, tract 1. 8.829 acres, and here we go on tract 1. Here we go. You got to bite here. How about a bid? What do you want to give now? How about we get right on in? How would you get 900,000 to bid? How about 900? If how about a bond to bid? 900,000 to bid. How about a bond to bid? 800? Would you give 700,000? If 7 to bid, how about a bond 700,000? How? What do you say? Here we go. How about a bond 700? How about a bond to bid? 600? Would you give 500,000? If 500,000 on tract 1. If 500,000 to bid. How about on the corner lot? Tract 1. If 500,000 to bid. How about 5 to bid? How about who'll give 400,000? If 4 to bid. How about 400,000 on tract 1 by itself? And here we go. Give 400,000 to bid. How about a bond to bid? Give 400 now. Give $400,000 on it. Here we go. How about a bond to bid? Give 400. What do you say? Here we go. $400,000 on it now on 28.829 acres. Here we go. 400. If 4 but a bid. How about a bond to bid? Give 400. Who'll give 300,000 on it? If 300. If 3 but a bid. How about a 300? Tract 1 by itself. Any interest there? If 300,000. If 3 but a bid. How about a bond to bid? Give $300,000 on it. Here we go. How about a bond to bid? Give 300 now. If $300,000 on it. Here we go. How about a bond to bid? Give 3 but a bid. How about a bond to get 300?
That's right.
On tract 1, give 300. Anyone here? 300,000 to bid. How about a bond to get 300 down? How about $300,000 on the table? Here we go. 300 and die. Here we go. 300. Any interest there? Tract 1 by itself. All right, we'll move on here to track number 2 by itself here. Track number 2, this is the home here on 6.223 acres here. We have a 2,590 square foot home. It's a 3-bedroom, 2 full bathrooms there. It has gas forced air and central air for the main level there of the home. It does have a propane tank that runs that gas forced air furnace. That is a lease, Brandon, on the property. So that propane tank will not go with the home unless you want to keep that lease going with the propane company. Otherwise, they'll take that back. It'll be out of there prior to closing. I tell you what a great home here. It's a country, a historic farmhouse here. It has been in the family, Brandon, since the late 1800s here. The Corbett family has owned this property, the entire corner there, for over 150 years there. So that they were the original builders of that property. They've been great friends and families of the neighborhood here, of the community. I tell you what, they were also a big part of the church here, the St. Patrick's Church. They were also very involved in the Arcola Volunteer Fire Department. So what great friends and family of the neighborhood here. So track 2 is the home place here on about 6 acres. So here we go. You got to right here, track 2. And here we go. What do you want to give now? How do we get right on and now? What do you give 300,000 to bid? If 300,000 to bid, now I'm about 3 to bid. How about 300,000? What do you give 250? If 250,000, now I'm about 250. Now I'm about 2.5 to bid. How about 2.5? What do you give 200,000? If 200,000 on track 2. If $200,000 on it, here we go. How about what do you give 200,000 to bid? If $200,000 on it, here we go. How about one? What do you go on? What do you give 200,000? How about 200? Give 150. We'll give 150,000. 150 on track 2. You have 150 here. Here we go. Nice country property, 150. Where are you going to find 6 acres in Southwest Allen? Here we go, 150. You have 100 to have it a bid. How about 150,000 now? How about 150 now? Here we go, 150. Any interest there? You have 150. 150,000 to bid. How about 150 now? How about 150,000? 100. What do you give 100,000? 100 a bid. How about 100,000 now on track number 2 by itself here? Give 100,000. Any interest there? Give 100,000 a bid. Here we go. How about 100,000 Hyundai? Here we go. Track 2. Give 100,000. All right, we'll offer track number 3 here. Track 3 consists of 37.98 acres. It is on Bass Road there with approximately 375 feet of frontage. It'd make an excellent combination with any adjoining tracks there for larger development. But folks, this track here, 38 acres. And here we go, track number 3 by itself there. And here we go, you got right here. What do you want to give now? And get right on it now. What do you give $1 million bid on this one? You have $1 million to bid. How about 900? What do you give 800,000? You have 8 to bid. How about 800,000? Now, 800,000. You have 800. Here we go. How about 17? What do you give 600? If 600,000 to bid. If 600,000 on track 3 here. What do you give 600,000? If 6 to bid. Now, how about 1? What do you give 600 now? What about 600,000? If 600. Here we go. Who'll give 500,000 on track 3 by itself? Give 500. Hit 5. How about a bid? How about 500 now? Hit 500,000 to bid. How about 1? What do you give 500 to bid? How about 500? Hit 500. Any interest in track 3 by itself there? Hit 500 to bid. How about 5? How about 1? He'll give 400. Hit 400. Any interest there in that one? How much here? How about 400 here? Any interest there? How about 400 now? How about 400,000? 400, thank you. Now, how about 450? If 400, would you give 450,000? 400, would you give 450 now? I'm at 400, would you give 450 to bid? How about 400 now? 450. If 400,000, would you give 450 on track 3 by itself there? If 400,000, would you give 450? 400,000, would you give 450 now? How about 1, would you give 450? 400,000, would you give 450 now? How about 1, would you give 450,000 to bid? How about 400, would you give 450? 400 here, 450. We're going to post their bid there at $400,000 on track number 3, bidder number 4. All right, and here we go. So we're going to record that bid there, track number 3 at 400,000 there to bidder number 4. And here we go, folks. We're up to track number 4 here. These are nice tracks here. Track 4 is 20 acres there on Bass Road with over 500 feet of road frontage there. Mostly clear land there. So here we go. And track number 4 by itself, 20 acres. And here we go. You got to bite here. What do you want to give now? Track number 4. How about a bond? Give right on it now. What do you give 600,000 to bid? Give $600,000 on it. Here we go. How about a bond? 6. What do you give? How about 600? Give 500. Give 500 to bid. How about a bond? What do you give 5? How about a bid? How about 500 now? What do you give 5? What do you give 400? Give $400,000 on it. If 4 would a bid. How about a bond? What do you give 400 now? How about 400,000 now on track number 4? What do you give 400,000? If 400 a bid. How about a bond? What do you give 4? 4 would a bid now? How about 400,000 now? How about 400 now? What do you give 400,000? If 400, what do you give 300? If $300,000 on it. Here we go. How about a bond? What do you give 300? If 3 would a bid. How about $300,000 on it now? What about 300? 300,000 on track 4. That's right. Track number 4, give 300, hit 300,000, hit 3 a bit. How about 300 now? How about 300,000? 300,000. Any interest there in track number 4 by itself at 300,000 a bit. How about a bit? 300. How much here? How about a bit? 300. Hit 3 a bit. How about any interest there? How about 3 a bit? How about 300,000 on track 4? Give 300. 300, thank you. Now 350 to bid. Hit 300 now, would it give 350? Hit 300 now, would it give 3.5 to bid? How about 300 and give 350 on track number 4 by itself here? I have 300,000 in 350,000 to bid. 300 now, would it give 350 to bid? Now, how about 3.5? Would it give 400? 350, would it give 400 now? How about a bond? Would it give 3.5? Would it give 400? 350, would it give 400,000? 350 now, would it give 400,000 to bid? How about a bond? Would it give 3.5? Would it give 4 to bid? How about 400? Hit 400,000. What do you say? I'm at 350. Would it give $400,000 on it? Here we go. How about a bond? Would it give 400? Thank you. Now 4.5. I'm at 400 there. Would it give 4.5 a bit? How about 450,000? 400,000 here. Now give 4.5. 450. 450 to bid. How about a bond? Would it give 4.5 a bit? How about 400,000? Would it give 450? 400,000. Would it give 4.5? Here we go. 400,000. 4.5 at a bid. 4.25, 4.5 here. I'm at 425, but I get 450 now. I'm at 425, but I get 450 on track number 4. 425, but I get $450,000 on it here. Hit 425, but I bid 450. Here we go. 425, but I get 4.5. $450,000 on it. Here we go. 450. Thank you. Now 475. I'm at 450, but I get 475. Here we go. How about a bond? But I get 450, but I get 475 on track number 4. 450,000, but I get 475. Here we go. Hit 450 now. 475. How about a bid? How about a bond? But I get 475. How about a bid? Hit 475. 450. But I get 475. We're going to post a bid here at $450,000 there. It's going to bidder number 4. We're going to post a bid there to bidder number 4. All right, folks, here we go. We're up here to track number 5. Similar story there. Track number 5 is 20 acres on Bass Road, over 500 feet of road frontage there. So here we go. On track number 5, 20 acres here to go on Bass Road. What do you give now? And get right on it now. What do you give? How about 600,000 to bid? How about 1,600 down? How about 600? Would you give 5? 5 would you give? How about 5 would you give 400? Hit $400,000 on it. Here we go. Hit 400,000. Hit $400,000 on track number 5. We'll get $400,000 on it. Here we go. How about a bond? Would you give 400? Hit $400 bid. How about 400,000. 400,000. Here we go. How about a bond? How much here? 400. Hit $400,000 on it. Here we go. How about a bond? Would it give 4? 4 would it bid. How about 400? How about 4? Would it give 300,000 on track number 5? Give 300,000. 300. Thank you. Now 350. I'm at 300. Would it give 350 to bid? Here we go. 300. 350 to bid. Now I'm about 350. 300,000. Would it give 3.5 to bid? How about 300? Would it give 350? 300,000. How about 350 now? I'm at 300 on track number 5, folks. 20 acres there. Track number 5. I'm at 300,000. Would it give 350? 350,000. What do they say, Pat? 350,000 a bid. Here we go. 300,000 now. 350. 300. Would it give 350 now? I'm about 350 now. I'm about 300. 325. I'm at 300. Would it give 325? How about 325 now? I'm at 300. Would it give 325? 300. 325. We all done here on track number 5. 325. Here to go. 300, 325, 300, 325. A lot of land there, Brandon. 300, 325. What do you say? 325 and here we go. 300 now. How about 325? We're going to post our bid there, Brandon, at 300,000 there on track number 5. Bidder number 3. Bidder number 3 there. All right, to round everything out here, we are up to track number 6 here. Brandon, this one is an incredible piece here. This is 138.684 acres there. It is on Scott Road there. Your frontage is on Scott Road. It's got tillable and heavily wooded land, folks. It's adjacent to the Chestnut Hills neighborhood and golf course there. I tell you what a wonderful opportunity for development there on that piece. You've got privacy there with those woods, so an incredible opportunity. Here we go, track number 6, 138.684 acres. On Scott Road. And here we go. And you got a bid here. What do you want to give on this one here? What do you want to give now? How about a $4 million bid? How about before? But $3 million. Hit $3 million on this one here. How about a give right on it? 138 acres. Here to go. Get $3 million to bid. How about a bond? But get $3 million to bid. Hit $3 million on it. How about a bond? $3 million to bid. How about he'll give $2 million and start? Hit $2 million to go. How about $2 million on this one? On track number 6 by itself here. Give $2 million bid. Hit 2 but a bid. How about $2 million on this one? How about a bond? But get $2 million bid now. Hit $2 million. Hit $2 million to bid. How about I'm gonna cheer. How about $2 million on it now? Give $1.5 million to start me. $1.5 million to bid. How about 1.5 here? $1.5 million. How about a bid? How about what do you say here, folks? $1.5 million to bid. That's right. Tonight's the night. Track number 6 by itself there. Here to go. Get right on it now. Give $1.5 million on it. $1.5 million at a bid. How about $1.5 million there? Any interest there in track number 6 by itself? $1.5 million at a bid. How much here? Here we go. What do you say now? I'm going to give right on it now. Give $1.5 million on it now. Give $1.5 million at a bid. How about what do you say here? Any interest there at track number 6? All right, we'll pass that one there as well. So here we go, folks. We're going to offer any combination on the farm here today. So call the boys over here. Call the boys over. Any combination on the property. We will take any combination there. So holler out at them there and let them know what you want to see. That's right. That's right. And folks, if you do want to add any bids on any of the individual tracks that did not post a bid there, we can post those bids at any time there. So call the boys over. We'll post the bid on any individual tracks as well for you, or we'll take any combination there or the entire property here today, folks. Call us over. Let us know what you want to see there. On track 2, we have 80,000. 80,000, I'm going to give 90,000 on track number 2. 80,000, I'm going to give 90,000. I'm at 80,000 on track number 2. 80,000, I'm going to give 90,000 a bid. How about an 80,000, I'm going to give 90,000. 80,000, I'm going to give 90,000, I'm going to give 90,000 a bid. 80,000, bid 90,000 on track number 2, the home property there. 80,000, I'm going to give 90,000. 90, thank you, now 100. 90 would give 100,000 to bid. How about 90, 100, thank you, now 110. 100 now, 110 to bid. 100 now, 110 to bid, now 20. 110 would give 20 now. 120, 100 now. How about $120,000 on it now? What to buy there? 110 would give 120. 110,000 would give 120. I'm at 110,000 on track number 2, the home there. 110 would give 120,000. 110 would give 120. Brandon, we're 120, 130, 120 would give 30 now, 30 now, 40, 140 on it. Here we go. How about 140 now? You have 140 on it. 140 now. You have $140,000 on it now. 130 would give 140. 130,000, 140,000 on track number 2. 130 would give 140 now. $140,000 on it now. 140. Here we go. 130 would give 140 and here we go. 130 would give 140. 130, 140 to bid. Here we go. 140. We're going to post a bid there at 130,000. Bidder number 5 there, Craig. Thank you. Bidder number 5. All right, we'll take your combination here, Brandon. Tracks number 4 and 5. We have 800,000, folks. Tracks 4 and 5 together here. Combination tracks 4 and 5. It is 40 acres total, folks. On 40 acres there, tracks 4 and 5. We have 800,000. I'm going to give 850. 800,000. I'm going to give 850. 800,000. Here we go. $850,000 on it now. That's right. Some of the premier ground here. Tracks number 4 and 5. I have 800,000. I'm going to give 850. 800,000. I'm going to give 850 now. 800,000. Here we go. Give 850. 800,000. I'm going to give $850,000 on it. How about 850? 800. Would I give 850 on it, folks? 800,000. I'm going to give 850,000. 800,000 now. How about 850 now? Give 850. 800. Would I give 850 to bid? How about one? Would I give 800 now? 850. 800 would give 850 on tracks 4 and 5 combination here. 800,000's bid. Give 850,000. 800,000 bid. How about an 850? 800 now. 850 to bid. Here we go. How about one? Would give 800 now? Would give 850. 800,000 would give 850. We're going to post a bid there, Brandon, at 800,000 on tracks 4 and 5. And our bidder number? Bidder 3. While Val catches up on the boards there, what is your combination there, Craig?
3, 4, 5, and 6.
3, 4, 5, and 6.
1,750,000.
All right, we have on tracks number 3, 4, 5, and 6, folks. 3, 4, 5, and 6. I have 1,750,000. I won 1,800,000. 1,800,000. 1,800,000 bid. How about 1,800,000? 1,800,000. I'm on tracks 3, 4, 5, and 6 combination here. 3 through 6 here. I have 1,750,000. I'm asking 1,800,000. 1,800,000 to bid. How about 1,800,000? $1,800,000 on it. Here we go. Give 1,800,000. 1,800,000 and I 1,800,000. We're going to post a bid there, Craig. $1,750,000 on tracks 3, 4, 5, and 6. Going to bidder number? Buyer 7. Folks, if you check up on the screen here, this is the leaderboard here. So everybody that's on this board, this is the high combination that is winning the auction here today. You see them highlighted in orange. Those are the leaders here. Our backup boards are the other boards here that you see there. They are catching those up. If you would like to know where you need to be on any tracks, just call the guys over. They'll write down the combination you want to see. We can check the computer there to see what you need to bid to get over those. We can put that combination in for you. So call them over. We can do an inquiry here and check what those need to be at. So any other combinations we want to see here, just call the guys over. We'll get those added up here. Any individuals as well, we can post the individual bids there, tracks number 1 or track number 6. If anybody would like to bid individually on those, we can get those on there as well. Every little bit will help those leaderboards there as we progress through the night here.
Josh, just to recap the boards here real quick. If we look at the A board, we're $1,280,000. The B board, $1,330,000. The C board's in the lead here tonight, $1,888,000. On this sale, $500,000 difference between those boards. Not a lot there. I'll tell you what, the entire farm here tonight, we're at $8,435 an acre. So if you want to see the whole farm put up, any combinations you want to see, you let us know here this evening.
Just let us know what you want to see. Any combination, we'll do the entire property here. Any combination you want to see. Just call the guys over. Let us know there what combination you'd like to be put up there. Any combination here?
Josh, we're going to open up track 3 by itself.
On track number 3.
I have 450,000.
450,000 on track number 3 by itself. Track number 3, I'm at 450, but I get 500,000. Hit 450, but I get 500. Hit 450,000, but I get 500,000 to bid. Hit 450, but I get 500,000 on track number 3. I'm at $450,000 here, but I get 500. Hit 450 now, but I get 500 to bid. Hit $500,000 on it here on track number 3. Get 500,000. Hit 450 now, but I get 500. And here we go. 450 now, but I get 500. We're going to post it your way there, Brett. $450,000 on track number 3, going to the bidder 4 there. We'll get our boards caught up here. Let us know any combination you want to see there or the entire property.
Does that change anything, guys, or not enough yet? What's our spread on the 2 boards?
We are, looks like about 50,000 there. Nope. About 500,000 there, difference there on that board. On track 1. On track number 1, we have 100,000. Track 1, 280. On track number 1, I have 280,000, but I give 300,000. 280, but I give 300. Here we go. On track number 1, 280, but I give 300. Hit 280, but I give 300,000. Hit 300 a bit. How about $300,000 on it now? On track number 1, I have 280,000, but I give 300. Hit 300,000 a bit. Here we go. 280, but I give 300. On track number 1, get 300,000. Hit 300 a bit. Here we go. How about I get $300,000 on it? Here we go. How about 300? On track number 1, get 300,000. Hit 3 but a bit. How about 300 now? Hit 300,000. Here we go. We all done there. On track number 1, I have 280,000, but I get 300,000. Hit 300 a bit. How about 300,000? We'll post it your way there. $280,000 there to bidder number 5. And we'll get our boards caught up there, and we'll get you a new total there. So folks, here we are. Our C board there is still in the lead. We'll get our new total put up there. Our total we see here is $2,160,000 there. We'll get these added up and caught up here. Any other combinations, call the guys over. Let us know what you want to see there.
Josh, I always say Val's a retired gym teacher, not a math teacher.
That's right. Any combination you'd like to see, call them over here. Track number 2, 140,000. Track number 2, 140,000. I'm going to give 150. 140,000 now. I'm going to give 150,000 on track number 2. I give 140, but I give 150,000. 150 now. I'm going to 150,000 on track number 2. The home there. 150 now. 60. 150, but I give 160,000. 150 now. But I give 60 now. 160,000. Here we go. 160 to bid. How about I'm going to give 160. 150, but I give $160,000 on it now. On track number 2, I'm at 150,000. Would I give 160,000? 160. Thank you. Now 170. 160. Would I give $170,000 on it? 160. Would I give 170? 160,000. Would I give $170,000 on it? Here we go. 160. Would I give 170 now? 170 on it. You can't find them. That's right. 160, would I give 170 on the home there, 160 on 6 acres there, 170 now, 180, 170, would I give 180 on it now, 170,000, would I give 180 now, 170,000, would I give $180,000 on it, here we go, 170, would I give 180,000 there for 6 acres, southwest here, 170, would I give $180,000 bid now, 180 to bid, here we go, how about would I give 180, 170 is bid, give 180,000, 170 now, 180 on it, here we go, how about would I give 170 now, 80, now 90, I'm at 180, would give 190,000 to bid. 180, give $190,000 bid here. 180, would give 190,000. Here to go, give 180, would give 190. 180, how about one would give 190. Mm-hmm.
This is tear the house down if you don't like it. This is 6 acres in a prime location. No money at all.
That's right. You've got the Southwest schools there. 180, give 190,000. 180, would I give 190. 180,000, would I give 190,000 to bid. Here we go. 180 now, give 190. 180, would I give $190,000 on it. Here we go. Give 180, would I give 190. I'm on track 2, folks. Give 190,000. Now are we all done? 180, would I give 190. We're going to post their bid there at 180,000 there to bidder number 1. Bidder 1 there. New bidder there. We appreciate everybody's bidding and attendance here today. We're going to get our boards caught up there. Our new total there, we are at $2,210,000 there. If we were to sell the property now, tract 1 would be individually there. Tract number 2 would be selling individually there at $180,000. Tracts number 3 through 6 are at $1,750,000. Call the guys over. Any combination you'd like to see here today? That's right. Call the guys over. If there's any combinations on the entire property, we'll take that as well.
Hey, Josh, I want to say one other thing real quick, but they're making a calculation. We were going to serve beer and wine here tonight, and then I thought, well, we're at the Catholic Church, but we better not do that. But I go in the back room back there, and they've got more beer than the liquor store. So maybe a little tougher. I do. I like this church. Maybe a little tougher. I can break the beer card out.
All right, we've got a new combination here, Craig. What do we have there? 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6 here. Craig, what is their price there? $2,050,000. Here we go, folks. A combination here. This is tracks 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It is the entire property except for tract number 2. So it is 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm at $2,050,000. $2,050,000. I'm asking $2,100,000. $2,100,000. $2,100,000 to bid. At $2,050,000, would give 2.1. If 2.1 to bid. Here we go. Give $2,100,000. $2,100,000 to bid. $2,100,000 to bid. Now, how about $2,100,000? Give 2,100,000 a bid now. I'm at 2,050,000. Would you give 2,100,000? Hit 2,100,000 a bid now. I'm over 2,100,000 on tracks 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6, folks. Hit 2,100,000. 2,100,000. Here we go. What do you say? 2,100,000 a bid now. I'm over 2,100,000. We're going to post their bid, Craig, at $2,050,000 there to bidder number 7. We are going to fix your board over here, folks, and show you a little bit different view here. I'm going to hand this over to Brandon.
All right, folks, if we were to sell the farm right now, tracks 1 would sell by itself, and then 1, 3 through 6 would bring $2,050,000 there to bidder number 7, and then track number 2 by itself, $180,000 there to bidder number 1.
All right, thank you, Brandon. We've shown you a little bit different screen up here, folks. If you look, the orange highlighted areas, those are your leaders. The orange highlighted are your leading combinations here. And then we are showing everything else in navy. Those are the backup combinations. So you can see the combinations here of tracks on the right side of your screen. That's the combination that is not quite in the lead. The reason we put that up there, folks, is so you can see this back in column. The back in is what you need to surpass to get your combination in the lead. So if you're bidding on any of the combinations that are in blue, take a look at the back in column and you can see what you need to bid above and beyond to get your combination in the lead. So the orange ones are the leaders here today, and that corresponds with our leaderboard over there. So here we go. $550,000 on track number 3. Track 3, I'm going to open it up here on track number 3 at 550. Would it give 600? On track number 3, I'm at 550. Would it give 600,000? 550. Would it give $600,000 on track number 3 by itself here? 550. Would it give 600,000? 550. Would it give $600,000 on it? Here we go. How about 600,000? Give 600,000 a bit. 550. Would it give 600? We're going to post it there. Bidder number 4 at $550,000 on track 3 there. So you can see our D board is still our leaderboard over here. If I was to sell the farm right now, it would go to tracks number 3 or 1, 3 through 6 would go to bidder number 7 at $2,050,000, and track number 2 would go by itself there at $180,000 there to bidder number 1. The total combination for the property here today is at $2,230,000. Let us know what combinations you'd like to see here. The entire property or any combination, folks. Call the boys over. That's right. Today's the day, Brandon. Not very often do we have an opportunity like this at 252 acres here, southwest Fort Wayne, Brandon. Call them over here. Let me know what you want to see here. We'll open up the bidding on any individual parcel as well. Not too much room to make up there on those backup boards, Brandon. Every little bit helps, folks. Even if your bid doesn't get you quite in the lead there, every little bit helps to help the other combinations there, and your board might be back in the lead in no time. So call them over. We'll raise those individual bids there. Let us know what you'd like to see. We are sitting at just we are just over 8,800 per acre there, folks. So a lot of room to make up there, Brandon. 290,000 on track 1, folks. We're going to open up track number 1 by itself. I'm at 290,000. I'm going to give 300. Hit 300,000 a bid on track number 1. I'm at 290,000. I'm going to give 300. Hit 300. Thank you. Now 310. I'm at 300. I'm going to give 310 to bid. Now I'm about 300. I'm going to give 310. 300,000. I'm going to give 310 to bid. How about I'm going to give 310 to bid on it now? Hit 300,000. I'm going to give 310 on track number 1. 300,000. How about 310 now? Hit 310 now 20. Hit 310. I'm going to get 20 now. How about 310? I'm going to get 320. Hit 310. I'm going to get 320 on track number 1 by itself. I'm at 310. I'm going to get 320. 320,000. 310, but I'm at 320 now. 310, I'm going to get 320. What do you say, Carter? 310, but I'm at 320 now. Hit 310, but I'm at 320. 310, I'm going to get 320. 310, how about about 320 to bid? Hit 320. We're going to post our bid there at 310,000 there, Craig. Bidder number 5. Bidder 5 there at 310,000 on track number 1. We're going to add up our combos here today. Our leaders there are in the orange. Track 1 is by itself there at 310,000 there, going to bidder number 5. We have track number 2 at 180,000 there to bidder number 1. And we have tracks 3 through 6 at 1,750,000 to bidder number 7. So back in the lead there. Everything that's highlighted is in the lead. We'll move our leaderboard tag there back to the C board. Is in the lead there, a total there at $2,240,000 on the C board. Let us know what you want to see here. We'll open up any combination here, folks. The C board is in the lead there, just about $10,000 to make up there on the D board. Call the guys over. We'll get your combination put up on the board here. Let us know what you want to see, folks. We'll get your combos on the board there. We want to give everybody a fair amount of time, but we want to bring this sale. That's right. Get your best bids in. Let us know what you want to see here.
We're working on some combinations.
Okay, we'll run some numbers there. If you'd like to see where you need to be at, just call the guys over. We'll run the combo there in the computer if it's not on the screen here. If you look in the back end column, that we need to exceed that number to get your combination in the lead there. So if you can take a look at your back end column, if your bid is in the navy there, you're not quite in the lead, but take a look at the back end and you can go just above that to be back in the lead. The orange highlighted rows there are your current leaders, and that corresponds with our C board over there, the leaderboard. Our total there is $2,240,000 there. And so if I was to sell the property right now, we would be at track number 1 to bidder number 5, track number 2 by itself to bidder number 1, and tracks 3 through 6 there to bidder number 7. Let us know what you want to see there. We'll get those bids posted here. I see a lot of calculators moving there, Brandon. Let us know what you'd like to see. We can offer the entire property here, Brandon, tracks 1 through 6. Tell you what, Brandon, you look right up and down that road. Just about every piece there has sold for development there. You've got subdivisions on just about every piece there, right up and down that row. Just to the west of here, that property is going to be developed here shortly. So I'll tell you what, prime opportunity here today. That's right. That's right. Homestead School District here. So we are on the right side there. Let us know what you'd like to see, folks. Tracks number 4 and 5. I have 850,000. 850 would give 900,000 on tracks 4 and 5. If 850 would give 900. If 900,000 to bid, how about 900 now? If 900,000 to bid, how about 900,000 on tracks 4 and 5 together? If 900,000. 850 would give now about 900. 850,000 now would give $900,000 on it. Here we go. 850 would give 900. 850. How about 900,000 now on tracks 4 and 5, folks? That is 40 acres. 850 would give 900. If 900,000 now about 900. If $900,000 on it now. What do you say here, folks? Hit 900. Hit 900 to bid. How about now? About 900 now. 850. Would it give 900,000? Are we all done there? 850. Would it give 900? 850. Would it give 900? We're going to post their bid there, Craig. 850,000 there on tracks 4 and 5 to bidder number 4. Bidder number 4. We'll see what that does to our leaderboard here. Not going to move the boards there, but every little bit helps there. Our total there still at $2,240,000, folks. Just a little bit of room to make up on each of these combination boards here. If you'd like to raise any of those individuals there to help your board get back in the lead, call the guys over. We can get those put in. Even if it's not above that back end number yet, we'll still get those posted for you. Just let us know what you'd like to see here. What do they say there, Isaac? Any combinations we'd like to see, folks? Any other tracks we'd like to open back up here? Let us know. Put your best bids in here, folks. Tonight's the night. We'd like to bring them to a conclusion here. So, folks, we've got plenty of time here, but put your best bids in. Here we go. We're going to raise a bid here. On tracks 1 and 3 through 6 there, we're going to raise that to $2,100,000. Same bidder there, Craig? Same bidder. We're going to add up these boards here. Tracks number 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6 there is raised to $2.1 million there. $2,100,000 to bidder number 7. We'll see our leaderboard as it changes on the screen here. And there we are. Tracks 1 and 3 through 6 there is in the lead at $2,100,000, with track number 2 selling individually there at $180,000. Just a little bit of room to make up there on the seaboard. Let us know what you'd like to see, folks. Get your best bids put in here, folks. Any combinations or the entire property we'll take here. Our leaders right now, currently tracks number 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6 selling together at $2,100,000, and tracks number 2 by itself at $180,000. Track number 2, 190. Track 2, 190. Would it give 200,000? On track number 2, I have 190. Would it get 200? 190. Would it get 200 to bid? How about 200,000? 190. Would it get 200 to bid? Now on track number 2, 190. Would it get 200,000 to bid? Here we go. 190. Would it get 200? 190. How about 200 now? If $200,000 on it, here we go. How about 190? Would it get 200? 190. How about $200,000 on it? Here we go. 190. Would it get 200? 190. But about $200,000. Here we go. 190, but it gets 200. 190, but it gets 200 to bid. Here we go. 190, but it gets 200. Are we all done? 190, but it gets 200,000 to bid. Going to bidder number 5. We'll post the bid there. 190,000 there on track number 2 to bidder number 5.
So I'll tell you what, this is a great opportunity. You know, $600,000, $700,000, throw a bid in there. That's going to put this board back in the lead, and you're going to be at about $6,000 an acre. I'll tell you what, that's where the money's set.
That's right.
Money's set all over. That's one good spot.
Track number 6 by itself there. Any interest in that one? Throw a bid in there. It'll help that combination board out. That's right. Let us know what combinations you'd like to see here, folks. Not very often, Brandon, do we have 252 acres here together. Let us know what you'd like to see here, folks. We want to give you plenty of time here, folks, but if we don't have any bids coming in, we will start the stopwatch rule, Brandon, where if there's not any bids in 2 minutes there, we will bring the bidding to a conclusion. So get your best bids in here, folks.
So Josh, if we have no other bidding, we'll present the bids to the family and let them make the decision. So I'll tell you what, if you want to bid on this property, now
Today's the day, folks.
up right on. Let us know. Call the boys over.
Let us know what combinations you want to see here. If we were to sell the property right now, Brandon, we'd be at tracks 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6 together as a combination for $2,100,000. Track number 2 at $190,000 there by itself. That's right. 320,000 on track number 1. Track 1 at 320 would get 330. 320,000 would get $330,000 on track number 1. At 320 would get 330. At 320,000 would bid. How about one? Would get 320 would get 330. 330,000. Here we go. 320,000 to bid. 330,000. 320 to bid. How about one? Would get 330 now. At 320 would get 330 to bid. How about one? Would get 330,000. 320 to bid. How about one? Would get 330 now. I'm at 320 would get 330 on track number 1 by itself here. 320 to bid. How about 330? 330. We're going to post our bid there, Brett, at $320,000 there to bidder 12 there on track number 1. We'll check our boards here. I think we're in the same spot there, but every little bit there helps, Brandon. Track number 2, 200,000. On track 2, here we go, on the home place, 200,000, but it give 210. It's 200,000, but about 210 now. It's 200,000 to bid. How about 210,000 on track number 2? It's 200, but it get 210 to bid now. How about 200, but it get 210,000? It's 200,000. How about 210 to bid? Here we go, 200, but it get 210 to bid now. How about 200, but it get 210,000? 200,000. How about 210 now? It's 200. How about 210,000? Track number 2. 210 to bid. How about 210? We're going to post the bid there. 200,000 there. Bidder number 1. Let us know what you want to see here, folks. Call them over. Here we go. Today's the day, Brandon. Put your best bids in here. Bidder number 1 there on track number 2. The property is still the same way here. Our total there is at $2,300,000. Tracks 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is selling in combination there at $2,100,000 to bidder number 7. We have track number 2 by itself there at $200,000 to bidder number 1. If you see any of the bids in the blue there, those are not in the lead. We need to surpass the back in column there to get your combination back in the lead there. So call us over. Let us know what combinations you'd like to add to the board here. Track 6, 300,000 would get 400. 300,000 would get 400,000. On track number 6 here, folks, that's 138.6 acres here. On track number 6, I have 300 would get 400,000. 300 would get 400. 300 would get 4, but a bit. How about 300 would get 350? 300,000 would get 350,000 there on track number 6. 300 would get 350. 300,000. How about 350? We'll post their bid there, Isaac. 300,000 there. Bidder number 15. And our total still the same here, but every little bit there helps. That's right. Bring those backup boards a little bit closer to the top there. Our D board is still in the lead there. Tracks number 1, 3 through 6 there. Combination there to bidder number 7 at $2,100,000. And track number 2 there at $200,000 to bidder number 1.
Now's the time. Those folks looking to do those smaller combinations, 4 and 5, let's say alone, 3 alone. Start adding money to those tracks and get these other boards back in the league.
That's right. No money at all to raise here. Tracks 4 and 5 by itself. Doesn't have to raise too much there to get back in the lead, Brandon. Take a look here, folks. Call us over. Let us know what you'd like to see there.
Josh, take a look here. 2,270.
2,300,000. Not much room at all there to make up, Brandon. Very close here. All these boards are very close here, folks. Let us know what you'd like to raise here on any of these individual bids. We'll get those posted there. Even if it doesn't put you in the lead, we'll raise those bids for you there. Let us know what you want to see. If there's no bids coming in, we will start that stopwatch, Brandon.
Josh, I want you to look up here at tracks 4 and 5. Only at $21,250. I'll tell you what. There's money on the table.
Some of the prime ground there, Brandon. Several tracks up and down the road, Brandon, selling for $30,000 an acre here all day long up and down that road on Bass Road there, folks. 650,000 on track number 3. At 650, would it give 700,000 on track number 3. At 650,000, would it give 700? It's 700,000 a bid here on track number 3. I'm at 650,000, would it give 700,000? It's 7 a bid. How about 700,000? It's 700,000 a bid. How about 650? Would it give 700,000? 650, would it give 700? We'll post their bid there, Brett, at 650,000 on track number 3 to bidder number 4. Bidder number 4. We'll check our boards here, and it made a big shift there, Brandon. We can see everything highlighted in orange is now in the lead. So take a look here. If I'm going to recap these boards, track number 1 is by itself there at 320,000 to bidder number 12. Track number 2 is by itself at 200,000 to bidder number 1. Track number 3 at 650,000 to bidder number 4. Tracks 4 and 5 together at 850,000 going to bidder number 4. And track number 6 by itself there at 300,000 to bidder number 15. Our total, Brandon, if I was to sell the property right now, is $2,320,000 there. So take a look here. Our B board is now in the lead. Not much room at all to make up there. So let the boys know what you'd like to see. We'll get those combinations raised. Call us over about. That's right. Track 6 is sleeper there. You want to talk about a nice private property there. $2,150,000 there. On tracks 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. $2,150,000. Do I have 2,200,000? 2,200,000. 2,200,000 on the combination of tracks 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Everything except track 2 there. 2,200,000. You have 2,200,000 to bid. How about a 2,200,000? 2,200,000. Here we go. How about a 2.2? I'm at 2,150,000. Would you give 2,200,000? You have 2,200,000 to bid. How about anyone else here at 2,200,000? We'll post our bid there. 2,150,000. What's our bidder number there? Same buyer, number 7. We'll see what that does to the board. It's going to shift the way back there to board D. Board D is in the lead here. Tracks 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Combination there for 2,150,000 to bidder number 7. Track number 2 at 200,000 going to bidder number 1. My total now is 2,350,000 here. Let us know what you'd like to see. That's right. Not today. Every board is close there. Let us know what you'd like to raise. Any one of these could be back in the lead in no time, Brandon. Let us know what you'd like to increase there. Every little bit's going to help there. That's right. Let us know what you'd like to raise here. We'll get your board a little bit closer. If we all work together, your board will be back in the lead here. Let us know what you'd like to see for the total combination here, folks. Tell you what, Brandon, tracks 1 through 5 would make an excellent combination. Call them over. Let us know what you'd like to see here. Tell you what, that track 1 by itself, Brandon, is a great buy there today. Track 1, the nice corner piece by itself. Tracks 4 and 5 combination together, an excellent purchase. Let us know what combination you'd like to see. We'll get any new combination put up on the board. Today's the day. We'll get those bids jumped up there. Let us know what combinations you'd like to see. To recap, our D board is in the lead there. The total on the D board, $2,350,000. Not too much room to make up. Our B board is in second place there. Just about $30,000 off there. Not much room to make up. When you're done, we're done here, folks. We'll get these bids presented to the sellers here. Put your best bids in, folks. They are working their calculators here, I see, so let us know what combinations you'd like to see there, Craig. Any other combinations here? Tell you what, that track 6, Brandon, sitting at $300,000 there. It is 139 acres there. Sits behind the Chestnut Hills Golf Course. I tell you what, it doesn't get any better than that, Brandon. Southwest Fort Wayne. You've got the right school districts there. You can never find that much land there for Southwest for that much money there.
Josh, we're gonna present all these bids here to the family tonight, and they're gonna pick what they want out of here. So post your best bids, 'cause we will be
That's right. Regardless of what the leaderboard is there, whatever combination, we are going to present everything on the boards here today. So if there is a bid selection that is better for the family, they can choose off this board. So put your best combination in, even if it does not raise and even if it does not trump that leaderboard. We are going to present all of those combinations. If something makes sense for them to take that individually, they certainly can do that. So put your best bids in, folks. Let us know what you'd like to see. Any new combinations here, guys? Let us know. We will get the stopwatch started here, Brandon. We'll talk that over with the family there. Let us know what you'd like to see here. Track number 2 to 210,000. On track 2, I'm at 210, but it gives 220. 210, but it gets 220. At 210, but it gets 220 to bid. 220 to bid. Here we go on track number 2, the home there on 6 acres, folks. 210, but it gives 220. 220,000 to bid. Here we go. How about one? But it gets 220. Where are you going to find 6 acres here southwest in this district? 210, but it gives 220,000. 210, but about 220 now. It's 210, but about 220 on and now. 210, but it gets 220. 210 to bid. Here we go. How about on how much here? 220. 210, but it gets 220 to bid now. How about 220? 210, 220. We're going to post their bid there, Brandon. 210,000 on track number 2, going to bidder number 5. We'll check our boards here as we put that bid in. And our combination here is still in the lead at 2,360,000 here on the D board. And it is bidders track 1 and 3 through 6. Combination bid for 2,150,000 to bidder number 7. And track number 2 by itself here at 210,000 to bidder number 5. Let us know what combinations you'd like to see. We'll get these boards jumped up here, Brandon. Here we go. We'll start the stopwatch. If there's no other bids coming in 2 minutes, we'll talk this over, present the bids here. Let us know, folks. Any combination we'll put on the board here. Call the guys over. We can run the question mark in the system to see what you need to be at to be on top for those combinations. 220 on track number 2. Track number 2 by itself here, folks. On the home here, track 2. I have 220, would it give 230? 220, would it get 230? 220, would it get 230 to bid? Here we go. How about 220, would it get 230? Hit 220, but about 230,000 on track number 2. 220, but about 230 now. 220 to bid. Here we go. How much here? How about 220, would it get 230 on it? Hit 220 to bid. How about 230,000? 220, would it get 230? Here we go. Are we all done here? 220, would it give 230? On track number 2, give 230. We're going to post their bid there, Pat, at 220,000 on track number 2. Bidder number 1. That's right. So our D board is going to stay in the lead here, but we are going to change our bidder there. And we'll get that one put in. And here we are. So bidder number 1 is in the lead there at 220,000 on track number 2. And our combination on tracks 1 and 3 through 6 at 2,150,000 to bidder number 7. Post your best bids, folks. Even though this is the leaderboard, we will present all these combinations, folks. So if there's a combination that makes more sense for the sellers to select, they certainly can do that here. So put your best bids in. Any other increases we'd like to see here? We're going to start the 2-minute rule. If there's no bids in 2 minutes here, we're going to bring it to a conclusion, present these to the family here. That's right. Where's those snacks at, Craig?
Brandon, this is the time to get the bear card out.
Let us know what you'd like to see. The D board is in our lead here. Not too much room to make up on those other boards there. The B board is just about $30,000 behind there. And I tell you what, track number 6 is sitting at just $300,000 there. That's the buy of the day. Any other interest in track number 6 by itself? All right, what do we have here, Craig? 3, 4, and 5. $1,600,000. On tracks 3, 4, and 5.
And track 6, we're bumping that up to 400,000 on track 6.
We'll get our bidder numbers here. So track 3, 4, and 5 is going in at $1,600,000 to bidder number 7. And track number 6 is going in at how much? 400,000 to bidder number 7. Our boards are going to get caught up here once that goes in the computer. And here we go. New combination is in the lead here, folks. Our orange highlighted rows are your leaders here. We have track number 1 by itself at $320,000 to bidder number 12. Track number 2 is by itself here at $220,000 to bidder number 1. Tracks 3 through 5 as a combination together at $1,600,000. That is going to bidder number 7. And track number 6 by itself at $400,000 to bidder number 7. Let us know what you'd like to see. Any increases here? Any other combinations? We can run any of these in our system to see what you need to be at for any new combination. We'll get our boards all cut up here. Let us know. We've got a new leaderboard here. That's going to be the bottom of the C board. The bottom of the C board is in the lead. Corresponds with all of the orange rows here. Let us know. We can increase any of these individuals as well, folks. Even if it doesn't put you in the lead, we will increase the bids on any of these individuals or combinations as we present these to the sellers. Let us know what you'd like to see here. That's right. A lot of value left there in track number 6, folks. That is 138.684 acres there. A lot of value there. And that one is currently on the leaderboard, so it is by itself individually. So folks, here we are. Our leaderboard here is the bottom of the C board there. Any other combinations we'd like to see here? Let us know where you'd like to be out here. We'll take any increase or combination here on any of these tracks, folks. We'll start our stopwatch here, Brandon, the 2-minute rule. If there's no bids in 2 minutes, we'll take these to the sellers, folks. Let us know what you'd like to see. Not too much room to make up there on any of these backup boards. Not too often do we see every single one of these boards still in the race. That's right.
Josh, we're going to increase track number 3 to 750,000. Same bid.
750,000 on track number 3. We're going to post a bid there, 750,000 there. Track number 3 going to bidder number 4 there. We'll check our boards here once we get that put in. Still the same leaderboard, folks, but every little bit's going to help. And every bid we present to the sellers here, they can choose to select any one of those here. So take your best guess here, take your best bet, put your best bids in, and we will get these presented. Let us know what you'd like to see. If we were to sell the property right now, we would be at the bottom of the C board. Our leader would be on track 1 by itself at $320,000 to bidder 12. Track number 2 at $220,000 to bidder number 1. Tracks 3 through 5 as a combination at $1,600,000 to bidder number 7. And track number 6 at $400,000 to bidder number 7. Let us know what increase we'd like to see here. If we take a look at the back in column there, that's where you need to pass to get your combination in the lead. So if you're not an orange highlighted row, yours is not currently in the lead, we can get you in the lead, just be above that back in column. Let us know what combinations we want to see. Numbers still working out there. And let us know. We'll get the stopwatch started here, Brandon. On track. Track number 3. Track number 3. 800,000. We're going to post that bid here. On track number 3, 800,000. They're going to bidder number 4 on track 3. That's right. Hey, we've got a big shift here, folks. Take a look. Track number 1 is in the lead by itself at $320,000 going to bidder 12. Track number 2 by itself, $220,000 to bidder number 1. Track number 3 at $800,000 to bidder number 4. Tracks 4 and 5 is a combination, $850,000 to bidder number 4. And track number 6 here at $400,000 going to bidder number 7. That is our current leaderboard, folks. Let us know what combinations you'd like to see increased. Let us know what you want to see, and we'll take these folks to the sellers here. Any other combination, or we'll take the entirety. Tell you what, Brandon, a lot of room, a lot of value left in this property here. You've got the prime location there right at the corner of Scott and Bass. I don't think it gets any better than that. You're close to downtown. You're right there southwest, close to shopping and everything else, close to the schools. It doesn't get better than that. Let us know what you'd like to increase here. We'll stop the stopwatch at any time, folks. 2 minutes here. Let us know any combination here. We can put it on the board even if it's not in the lead. If it is better for the seller, we will present that to them. Let us know, Brandon. Our leaderboard, I believe, is the B board here. And our total, $2,590,000, is currently in the lead there on the B board. Only $50,000 to make up there. That's right. Any other combinations we'd like to see increased here? Any individual bids we'd like to increase? Track number 6 is just sitting at $400,000, Brandon. That is the buy of the day there. I tell you what, if you want a long-term hold, you want to increase your bid on that one, I think track number 6 is the buy of the day here. That's right. $1,700,000 on tracks 3, 4, and 5. $1,700,000, $1,800,000. $1,700,000 would give $1,800,000. $1,800,000 on tracks 3, 4, and 5. $1,700,000 would give $1,800,000. $1,800,000 to bid $1,800,000. We're going to post the bid there at $1,700,000 on tracks 3, 4, and 5 to bidder number 7. Bidder 7 there. We're going to check our combo boards here. That puts them back in the lead here. Our new total here is at $2,640,000. I was to sell the property right now the way the leaderboard says, I would be at track 1 by itself at $320,000 to bidder 12. Track number 2 at $220,000 to bidder number 1. Tracks 3 through 5, combination 1,700,000 bidder number 7. And track number 6 by itself at 400,000 to bidder number 7.
Look at this. If we all just start helping each other out here, we'll get where we need to.
No money at all. Each of those individuals, if they just increase a little bit, will be back in the lead on the B board there. Take a look, folks. Let us know what you want to see. Let us know. We'll take any combination here. Any increase. We'll start the stopwatch, Brandon. If there's no other bids coming in, Brandon, we will bring it to a conclusion. We'll present these to the family here and see what they say there on all of the bids on the board here. Tell you what, Craig, there is a lot of money left on the table there. Take a look there. Track number 6 sitting just at 400,000. Track number 1 is a great corner piece there. Tell you what, 28.8 acres there, sitting at 320,000 individually there. What a fantastic opportunity that piece is right at the corner. Track number 3, 900,000. On track number 3 of 900 would give $1 million. On track number 3, 900,000 would give $1 million. On track number 3 by itself, folks. Track number 3, 900,000 would give $1 million. $1 million to bid. How about 900 would give $1 million. On track number 3 by itself, folks. 900,000 would give $1 million on it. Here we go. 900 would give $1 million. We're going to post their bid, Brandon. 900,000 there. On track number 3, going to bidder number 4. Bidder number 4. On track number 2 here, folks. 230 would give 240. I'm on track 2 on the home here. 230 would get 240. 230 would get 240 to bid. Here we go. Happelman would get 230 would get 240. $240,000 here. Here we go. 6 acres, folks. Southwest. 230 would get 240. 230 to bid. Happelman $240,000 on it. Here we go. Happelman would get 230 would get 240 to bid. Happelman would get 240. 230 would get 240 to bid. Here we go. Happelman today's the day, Brandon. 230 would get 240. It's 230 to bid. Bond would get 230, would get 240 to bid. How about a bond would get 230, would get 240,000. 230 would get 240 to bid. How about a bond? How much here? 230 would get 240. We're going to post our bid, Brandon. $230,000, Craig. Bidder 5. Bidder 5 there. 230,000 on track number 2 to bidder number 5. We'll check our boards here. The orange are in the lead here, folks. The orange bids here are the combinations in the lead. We have track number 1 at $320,000 to bidder 12. Track number 2 by itself at $230,000 to bidder number 5. Track number 3, $900,000 to bidder number 4. 4 and 5 is a combination at $850,000 to bidder number 4. And track number 6 at $400,000 to bidder number 7. Let us know what increase you'd like to see here. Every little bit's going to help. We are going to present all of these bids here, folks. Let us know. Even if it doesn't put your board in the lead, your bid may be the best bid for the seller. So let us know your combinations here, and we'll get these put in for you. A lot of money there left on track number 1. A lot of money left on track number 6. Take a look here, folks. 240,000. 240 would give 250 on track number 2. I'm at 240 would get 250. 240 would get 250 now. How about a one would get 240 would get 250 to bid. 240 now. How about a one would get 240 would get 250 now. 240 on the home. 240 would get 250 to bid. It's 240 would get 250 now. How about a one would get 240 would get 2.5 to bid. How about a 240 would get 250. 240 would get 250. Here we go. That's a buy, Brandon. 240 would get 250. 240. Here we go. How about a one would get 240 would get 250 now. How about 250? We're going to post a new bid there at 240,000 there, Pat, to bidder number 1. Bidder number 1 on track number 2. We'll take a look at our boards here. Same combination there, but a new bidder there on track number 2. Any combinations we'd like to see, even if it doesn't put us in the lead, we'll take any combination here, folks. Tell you what, 1 through 5, we've not seen that one, Brandon. That would be an excellent combination. Bidder number 1 on track 2. Tell you what, Brandon, tracks 1 through 5 own everything right there along Bass Road. Just that, all 5 of those parcels there. All a tight race there. Each one of those boards could be back in the lead in no time there. Just let us know what you want to make up individually there. Every little bit's going to help. That's a buy of the day there, Brandon. What an investment here today. Interest rates are low. 3, 4, and 5 of $1,800,000. Give $1,900,000 on tracks 3, 4, and 5. $1,800,000 would give $1,900,000. $1,800,000 would give $1,900,000. Here we go. $1,900,000 to bid on tracks 3, 4, and 5. $1,800,000 would give $1,900,000. $1,800,000 would give $1,900,000. Here we go. $1,900,000. We're going to post a bid there at $1,800,000 to bidder number 7's your buyer there. Number 7. And a new combination leaderboard here. Our total, folks, if we were to sell the property right now, is at $2,760,000 there. Track 1 is by itself at $320,000. That is the buy of the day there to bidder number 12. Track number 2 by itself, $240,000 to bidder number 1. Tracks 3 through 5 is a combination here at bidder number 7 at $1,800,000. And track 6 in the lead here at $400,000 to bidder number 7. Let us know what you'd like to see. Any increase here, we'll put it on the board. Let us know any combination we haven't seen, we'll get it put up on the board here. Any other combinations, folks? Let us know today's the day. 252 acres here at Scott and Bass Road. Opportunities like this don't come up very often, Brandon. This this property's been in the family since the late 1800s. That's as far back as they could track it to. So it may have been a little bit earlier than that, but that's as far back as they could go there. So it hasn't changed hands since then. Today's the day, folks. Let us know what combinations you'd like to see. Any increase here? We'll start the stopwatch, Brandon. Do we have any other increases here? We'll post them on the board. Any individual increase here? Track number 6 still there sitting at $400,000. Any other increase you'd like to see here? Bottom of our seaboard is in the lead there, folks. Let us know what you'd like to see. Any other combinations? They're running their calculators over there, Craig. Any combinations you'd like to see here? Let us know. We've got about a minute here. Our current leaderboard is the bottom of the seaboard there. A total bid of $2,760,000. We have $1 million on track number 3. $1 million bid, we give $1,000,001. On track number 3, $1 million bid, $1,000,001. $1,000,001 to bid now. How about $1,100,000? $1 million now would give $1,000,001 on it. Here we go. How about $1,000,001? We're going to post his bid there at $1 million there on track number 3. Bidder number 4 there. Bidder 4. $1 million on track number 3 going to bidder 4. It is going to change up our leaderboard here. Take a look. Everything highlighted in orange is your current leaders. Our total on the property right now is $2,810,000. Take a look here, folks. Track number 1 by itself at $320,000. That is still a buy here, Brandon. Track number 2 by itself at $240,000 to bidder number 1. A lot of activity on that track here today. Track number 3 is at $1 million to bidder number 4. Tracks 4 and 5 here together at $850,000 there to bidder 4. And track number 6 here, $400,000 to bidder number 7. A lot of value left in the property here today, folks. Take a look. Take your best bets here today. 1,900,000 on tracks 3, 4, and 5. I have 1,900,000. Would give it $2 million. 1,900,000. Would give $2 million. 1,900,000. Would give $2 million to bid on tracks 3, 4, and 5, folks. 1,900,000. Would give $2 million on it here. If $2 million to bid, how about $2 million to bid now? How about 1,900,000? Would give $2 million. 1,900,000. We're going to post the bid there at 1,900,000 there on tracks 3, 4, and 5 to bidder number 7. Close horse race here, Brandon. Our bids are jumping on the board here. Take a look here. The current combination total is $2,860,000 here. The leaders are in the orange here. It is the bottom of the C board. Let us know what combinations you'd like to see. Let us know what increase. Any individual tract we can increase on the boards here. Every little bit's going to help, Brandon. You can see how close these backup boards are. Not too much room to make up here. Brandon, I'll tell you what, the way this land lays out as well, there's a lot of different combinations you could do that would make sense for development there. So take your best bets here today, folks. Today's the day. They're working their combinations out there. So let us know what you'd like to see. We'll get those posted on the board. And here we go. So our leaders here today right now are track number 1, 320,000. Track number 2 at 240,000. Tracks 3 through 5, a combination of 1,900,000. And track number 6 by itself there at 400,000. A lot of room to make up there, folks. Take a look. Let us know what you'd like to see. We'll start our stopwatch here, Brandon, in 2 minutes. If no bids come in, we'll take this back to the family there and present all the bids on the board here. A lot of value left in this land here, Brandon. This tract has not come up for over 150 years here. Today's the day. Take a look. Let us know what combinations you'd like to see here. Tell you what, Craig, they can choose any of these combinations on the board here, whatever makes sense for them. So let us know what your best combination is, and we'll get that presented here, even if it's not quite on the leaderboard there. About a minute left here. That track number 1, $320,000 there. That is 29 acres right at the corner. Track number 6 at 400,000, folks. 100 and almost 40 acres back there. Take a look. Today's the day. Let us know what you'd like to see. We'll take any increase to the board, even if it doesn't increase your leaderboard there. They're working their calculators out there, Craig, I see. All right, what do we have there? That's right. Just running the calculations here, folks. There's a lot of different combinations that might make sense for the buyers, a lot that might make sense for the sellers to accept here today. So put your best combination in, put your very best bid in, because we will take all of these to the seller. Whatever's going to make sense for them to sell here today, they will make that decision on. So put your best bids in here, and we'll get these bids in. We'll get it wrapped up here, folks. So put your bids in. Today's the day, folks, on the Corbett Farm here today. Any other increase we'd like to see on these folks? The property in the current leaderboard situation, track number 1 by itself at 320,000. Track number 2 is by itself at 240,000. 3 through 5, a combination there at 1,900,000, and track number 6 at 400,000 there. Let us know any increase you'd like to see here. Let us know what you'd like to see. We'll get it posted on the board here and see how that affects each board. Every little bit we increase there might put your board closer to the lead there. Let us know what you'd like to see. Any other combinations here? Let us know what combinations you want to see here, folks. We'll put those bids on the board. Every little bit's going to increase each of those boards here. Every single board there is close, Brandon. We don't see that too often there. Not too much room to make up there between the B and the C board. We'll go ahead and start that stopwatch here. Any other increase we want to see? Isaac, I see a lot of fingers tapping out there, a lot of calculations being ran. What do they want to see here, Pat? Right now, our leaders here, track number 1 by itself, 320,000. Track number 2 by itself, 240,000. Tracks 3 through 5 at 1,900,000. Track number 6 at 400,000. Our total combination price there is 2,860,000. Have a new combination here, Carter? Our stopwatch is going off here, Brandon. We have some decisions, I think, being made. Just another minute they need here. Want to give you plenty of time here today, folks, but today's the day. We don't have an opportunity like this very often. What do we have here, Carter? Here we go, folks. Tracks number 3, 4, and 5. Combination 3, 4, and 5. I have a bid of $2,200,000 here. And that is going to bidder number 7. We're going to post that bid, $2,200,000 to bidder 7.
How am I doing, Josh? Am I working?
You're working. So here we go. We have track number 1 is our leader here at $320,000 to bidder number 12. We have track number 2 at $240,000 here to bidder number 1. Tracks 3 through 5, a combination bid of $2,200,000 to bidder number 7. And I have track number 6 there at $400,000 to bidder number 7. A lot of numbers tapping in your calculators there. Run your calculations. See what combinations we want to get put in the system here. Track number 6, a lot of value left in that tract. Just for farmland alone, the cash rent that would bring in. Quite the investment here today. Let us know what you'd like to see here. Let us know what you want to see. The C board, the bottom of the C board is in the lead there with a total of $3,160,000. We'll take any increase on anything that's even on the boards anywhere, folks. It may not put your board in the lead, but it may be better for the sellers. $410,000 on track number 6. 410, I'm going to give $450,000. 410, I'm going to give $450. 410, I'm going to give $450 to bid. How about on track number 6? I'm at $410. How about $450? 410, I'm going to give $425. 410, I'm going to give $425 at a bid on track number 6. 410, I'm going to give $425 at a bid on track number 6 by itself. Thank you. 425, I'm going to give $450. 425, I'm going to give $450 to bid now. 425, how about $450 on it? Here we go. 425, how about $450 on it? Here we go. $450,000 to bid on track number 6 by itself. 425, would I give $450,000. 425, how about a bid? How about $450,000? Thank you now for how about $75. 475 on it. Here we go. How about $475? 450, would I give $475 on track number 6. 450, would have been $475. Here we go. $475. How about that's the buy of the day here, Isaac. 450, would I give $475. 475, how about a bid? How about I'm going to give $475? How about a number $475,000. 450, would I give $475? What do you say? $475. How about a bid? How about $450? Would I give $475? 450, $475. We're going to post a bid there, $450,000 your way there to bidder number 7's your bidder there. Bidder 7. We'll take a look at our boards here as they change. Change there in the winner there on track 6 there. The leader is bidder number 7 there. That's our change. So take a look. Everything highlighted in orange. That's our current leader combination. We'll take a look here at any of the combinations on the board, folks. Any combination might be better here. Put your best bids in. Put your best combination in. Let us know, even if there's something we haven't put on the boards yet, we can still add that in. We can do tracks 1 through 5. We can do anything here today, folks. Tracks 2 through 5. Take a look. Tracks 1 through 6. We haven't seen that one here today, Craig. Get me a bidder on tracks 1 through 6 here, Craig. That's right. Let us know what you want to see here. If he bids on 1 through 6, we'll give him another granola bar, Craig. Any other combinations we want to see here? We're going to take a look at these bids, folks, and the combinations and see what makes sense here. Put your best combination in. If we were to sell the property as it stands on the leaderboard right now, folks, we would be at $3,210,000. Track number 1 at $320 to bidder number 12. Track number 2 at $240,000 to bidder number 1. Tracks numbers 3 through 5 to bidder number 7 at $2,200,000. And track number 6 is by itself there, $450,000 to bidder number 7. Let us know what you'd like to see. Let us know what increase you'd like to do on the boards here. If your combination is not in the lead, let's get that put back in. Even if it won't take your leaderboard in the lead, it may be a better situation here. So it may be in your best interest to put every combination you'd like to see on the board here. A lot of money left in that track number 1 by itself. I'll tell you what, Pat, track number 2 on that home place there, 6 acres with the barns. You can't find that very often in Southwest. Tell you what, for $240,000, that is the buy of the day here. Let us know where you'd like to be, folks. Any other combinations here? Tell you what, Carter, that track number 6, no money at all, sitting at $3,200 an acre there. That is no money at all. Today's the day on that one. Here we go. Farmland alone there, we should be $10,000, $12,000 an acre. Let us know any other combinations you'd like to see there, Isaac. You scared them away there. You didn't offer them granola bars there. They got hungry. $465,000 on track number 6. $465, but I give $475 on track number 6. $465, but I give $475 on track number 6. $465, but I give $475 here. If $475,000 on it here to go. How about a $475? Thank you. Now $485. $475, but I give $485 at a bid. $475. How about a bid? $485 now. Hit $485 on it. Hit $485. How about a bid? How about a $485? How about a bid? How about a $485? $485. We're going to post their bid there at $475,000 on track number 6. Same way there. Bidder number 7. Little conferences going on here. I'm going to take this leaderboard back to them. Make your best bets here today, folks. $500,000. I like his style there. $500,000. Would he give $525? $500,000 on track number 6. Would he give $525? He $500,000. Would he give $525 at a bid? Thank you. Now 5.5. 525. Would get 5.5 at a bid. Here we go. How about 525? How about 5.5 at a bid? 550,000. 525. Would get 550. Here 525. No money at all here today on that good land back there. 525. Would get 550. 525. Would get 5.5 at a bid. Here we go. 525. Would get 550. Hit 525. How about a bid? How about 5.5 at a bid? How about 550,000? Hit 525. Would get 550. Here we go. 525. How about a bid? How about 5.5 at a bid? No money at all on that track 6 there. 138 acres here. 525 to get 550,000. Hit 550. Here we go. Hit 550 to bid. How about a bond? But get 525. How about 5.5? 525, but get 550. Hit $550,000 on it. Here we go. Hit 550 to bid. Here we go. How about a one? But get 525. How about 5.5 to bid? How about 525? But get 550,000 on 138.6 acres. 525, but get 550. Here we go. And no money at all per acre there. 525, 5.5. Here we go. How about a bid? How about 525? But get 5.5. 525, 5.5. We'll post the bid. 525, 5.5. We're going to post a bid there. 525 there to bidder number 7 on track number 6. Let us know what he says there. We'll open it back up at any time here, folks. We're going to print our new leaderboards here, and we're going to see what they say. Our combination board here, we are up to $3,285,000 for the entire property. Let us know any increase here, folks. Track number 1 is still sitting pretty low by itself there at $320,000. Any increase will help here. Let us know on any of these backup boards if there's a bid you'd like to post any higher than what's on that board. We will post that. We'll get that back to the sellers here. Track 6, my price per acre, Carter, still at $37.85 an acre there. That's no money at all there on that acre, on that parcel there. Let us know what you want to see. We'll put any increase on the board here. If we were to sell the property in its current leaderboard right now, folks, we are track number 1 at $320,000 to bidder number 12. Track number 2 at $240,000 to bidder number 1. Tracks 3 through 5 at $2,200,000 to bidder number 7. And track number 6 at $525,000 to bidder number 7. 550 on track number 6. We're going to open her up here. 550. Would it get 575? 550. Would it get 575 at a bid? 550. Would it get 575 here? 575. Thank you. Now 600,000. If 575 would get 600,000 to bid, how about 600,000? It's 6 to bid now. How about 575? No money at all there, Carter. 600,000 to bid. If 600,000 now, how about 575 would get 600,000? Hit 575. How about a bid? How about 600,000 now? How about 600,000? 575. What do you say here? Hit 575. How about 600? Hit 600,000 now. 600. Thank you. Now 6 1/4. 600 now. 625. Thank you. Now 6.5 at a bid. How about 625? Would it get 650? 625. How about a 650 now? It's 625. How about a bid? How about 650,000 to bid? How about 650? 650. What do you? He needs you back there, Carter. 650 to bid. Thank you. Now 675, 650, 675 at a bid. 675 at a bid. 700, 675 at a get 700. How about 700,000 to bid? Hip 700. How about 700 bid? How about a bond? But get 700,000. Hip 700,000 to bid. Now I'm at 675 here. But it gets 700. Hip 700 bid. How about a bond? But get 700 now. Hip $700,000 on it. Here we go. 675's on the floor. Would it get 700 a bid? Hit 7 a bid. How about a bond? Would it get $700,000 in? And now here we go. 700. Hit 675. How about a bid? How about a 700? We're going to post a bid here. 675 there on track number 6 there to bidder number 7. So here we go, folks. Our current leaderboard, everything that is in the orange here. Track number 1 there, still by itself at 320,000. Quite a buy there to bidder number 12. Track number 2 at 240,000 to bidder 1. Tracks 3 through 5 at $2,200,000 to bidder number 7. And track number 6 at 675,000 there to bidder number 7. Let us know what you want to see here. Any increase we'll put on the board here. Let us know what you'd like to see here, and we will get a decision for you. Today's the day, folks. We'd like to respect your time here today. Just let us know what your best bids are. Any increase here on track number 2 by itself? Any increase on track number 1? Some of these tracks, Isaac, are ones they're going to go home and say, I wish I would have bought that. Let us know what you'd like to see. We'll open up track number 6 here. Not too much room to make up on any of these boards here. You want to talk about a deal, Carter? That track number 6 there, 4,800 an acre. Let us know any combinations you'd like to see. Isaac, usually about this time we get a brand new combination. Today's the day, folks. Our total leaderboard totals up to $3,435,000. That is the bottom of the C board here, and that is everything that is highlighted in orange is the current combination leaders. If you have any questions on where a combination needs to be at or an individual track needs to be, call one of the guys over. We'll get that ran for you. Any other combinations? We'll start our stopwatch here, Brandon. On track number 6, I have 700. Would it give 725? 700 would it give 725 on track number 6. 700 to bid. How about a 725? He is 700 down. Would it give 725? How about a bid? How about a 725? Thank you. Now 7.5. 725 would it give 7.5 at a bid. 725. How about a bid? How about a 7.5 at a bid? How about a 750? It's 725 on track number 6. Would it give 750? It's 725. How about a bid? How about a 7.5 at a bid? How about a 7.25? 7.5. It's 750,000 to bid now. How about a 750 now? 750 now. 775. It's 750 now. 75. Now 800. 775, but I give 800. It's 775, but I give 800 now. 800 now. If 800,000, folks. If 800 to bid. If 800 now. 800,000 to bid. How about it? 775, but I give 800. If 800,000 to bid now. 800. If 800,000 is all. 800 to bid. It's 775, but I give 800 now. It's 800. Thank you. Now 8 1/4. 800, 8 1/4. Now 8 1/2. 825, but I give 850 to bid. 825, 8 1/2. Here we go. How about 825, but I give 850. 825, 8 1/2. How about 825, but I give 850 to bid. 825, give 8 1/2, Carter. 825 is his bid here now. 8 1/2. 825, how about a bid? How about 8 1/2? How about a bid? How about 850? 825, 850 to bid now. 825's all. Give 850,000. 825, but give 850 now. And this is track number 6, 138.6 acres. 825, but give 850 to bid. Here we go, Carter. 825, but give 850 now. But give 850. 825, but give 850 now. Don't lose it for that. 825, but give 8.5. Here we go. 825, but give 850. 825, 8.5. We all done there? 825, 850 now. But give 850. We're going to post a bid over here, Brandon, at 825 there. Bidder number 7. Thank you. Bidder number 7 on track number 6. We're going to watch our board here. Our total on the leaderboard is 3,585,000. 850. Thank you. 875. 850. But give 875. 850 now. 875 on track number 6. 875. But give 900. 875. But give 9 to bid now. 900. 875. But give 900 now. But give 900,000. 875. But bid 900 now. 875. But give 900. A lot of room to make up there, Carter. 875. But give 900. A lot of value left in that parcel. 875. But give 900,000 to bid. 875. Here we go. 900 to bid. 875. Hop to bid. Hop on the bid 900. Here we go. How about 900? 875. How about a bid? How about 900? 875. But 900 now. 875. How about 900? We're on the wrong side of a million on that one, Brandon. 875. But 900. 875. Here we go. How about 900,000 to bid? 875. But 900. 875. Here to go. How about a bid? How about 875? But 900 now. 875. But 9. What do you give 900? What's he say? 875. How about a bid? How about 900 now? 875. How about a bid? How about 900,000? 900. We all done. How about an 875? How about a bid? How about 900? 909. Here we go. 875. How about a bid? How about $900,000 on it? 875. But again 900. Today's the day, Carter. 875. But again 900. We're going to post his bid over here. 875 there on check number 6 to bidder number 7. Our leaderboard is the same here. We just have the increase there. And our increase is up to $3,635,000. Any combination you'd like to increase here, folks, we can put any combination on the board. Even if it doesn't put it in the lead, we're going to get it in front of the sellers there. Take a look, folks. Let us know what you'd like to see. Isaac will certainly take a bid on 1 through 6. We got to keep these girls on their toes up here. That's right. We're going to give her an A on her math, even though she's a gym teacher. Anything else you'd like to see here, folks? Let us know. Tell you what, our track number 6 here, we're just at 6,300 an acre. Quite a bit of room we could make up there, just on the tillable acreage alone there. Just let us know what you'd like to see. I'll recap our board here. Track number 1 by itself, $320,000 to bidder number 12. Track number 2, $240,000 to bidder number 1. Tracks 3 through 5 combination at $2,200,000 to bidder number 7. And track number 6 is by itself there at $875,000. Quite a deal there to bidder number 7. Let us know any increase you'd like to make here. Tell you what, Isaac, interest rates are low right now. If you're looking for a place to invest, that track number 6 there at $6,300 an acre. Today's the day. Let us know what else you want to see here, folks. Any other increase you'd like to see? We'll start our stopwatch here. If we don't have any other increase in 2 minutes here, we'll take those to the sellers there. Call the guys over. If you'd like to open up track number 2 by itself, again, just let us know. Track number 1 by itself, quite a deal there per acre on that corner lot at Scott and Bass there. 28.8 acres on the corner there. It's currently sitting at $320,000. A lot of conferences going on there. Let us know if you'd like to increase any of these bids here. We will increase any of the bids on the boards there. It might help yours to get back in the leader position. We can open up any of these tracks individually, folks. Let us know of any increase there, Brandon. They're working their pencils there. Needs a little bit more time there. Just let us know, folks. Track number 6 there, still sitting at just about 6,300 an acre. Needs a little help on this side over here. A lot of combinations up here, folks. A lot of different ways this property could go. It lends itself to so many opportunities here. So put your best combinations in, put your best individual bids in. We'll bring this to a conclusion. Take a look up here, folks. Any of the bids that are in blue there just need to be at the back end column to put your combo in the lead there. So if anybody has fallen behind there and would like to get back in that combination, just need to exceed the price in the back end column. Let us know. A lot of meetings going on here, Isaac. Let us know. We'll throw any new combination in here. The girls would love to start a new combination board, wouldn't they? What do we have here, Isaac? Track number 1, 340,000. 340 would give 360. 340 would give 360 now. How about 340 would give 360 on check number one? 340 would give 360 to bid. On check number one by itself, I'm at 340 would give 360 now. 340 would give 360 now. How about a bond would give 360 to bid? 340 would how about a bond would give 360 to bid now? How about a 360? 340 would give 360. 340 to bid now. How about a bond? What do you say on check number one by itself? 340 to bid. How about a bond? 340. How about a bond? 340 would give 350, folks. 340 would get 350. We're going to post a bid there at $340,000 on check number one. What's my bidder number there, Isaac? Bidder 5. Bidder 5 there. No change to my leaderboard there, but we have a new bidder in the lead on check number one. Still quite the buy there, just under $12,000 an acre. What a buy, Southwest Fort Wayne there on Bass and Scott Road. Just up and down the road, things are selling there for upper 20s to 30,000 an acre, folks. Today's the day. Take a look. Let us know what you'd like to see there. Not too often does a corner piece come up there, folks. The corner of Scott and Bass. Quite an opportunity there for development. It's just what I told the girls was ready to happen here.
On tracks 1, 3 through 6, we're raising the bid to $4,760,000 right here, Val. Change this one.
On tracks 1, 3 through 6, the combination of 1 and 3 through 6, so that is everything except track 2. I have a bid of $4,760,000. We're going to post that to bidder number 7. We're going to watch the board change here.
That's going to make our sale total $5 million.
We are at $5 million for a sale total. We have track number 2 by itself at $240,000, and we have tracks 1 and 3 through 6 at $4,760,000 to bidder number 7 for a total of $5 million. There is going to be new owners here this evening, folks. That's right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a wonderful opportunity. Help yourself.
Today's the day, folks. Today's the opportunity. This property has not come up for over 150 years. It's been in the Corbett family for that long, Brandon. I tell you what, we do not see opportunities like this very often. Up and down this road, it is primed. Today is the day, Brandon. I'm at $5 million total. Do I have any other combinations or any other increases, folks? We're going to start the stopwatch here. If I have no other combinations in 2 minutes, we are going to bring the sale to a conclusion. Let us know if you'd like to increase that bid on track number 2 by itself. Now is the opportunity. This property is going to sell today, folks. Don't go home and say, I wish I would have bought that. Where are you going to find 6 acres, Brandon? Southwest Fort Wayne. It's the right school district, the right side of the road there. Over 6 acres.
You talk about a traffic count, it's up and down that massive.
That's right. Let us know, folks. Any other combinations, any other increases, we'll post those in the system. Today's the day, Brandon. Few calculations. They need a little bit more time. We've got more time than money. What do we say here, Craig? She can increase a little bit there, Craig. Every little bit's going to help there. But to bump any of these individuals in the lead, you've got to make a big jump. Track number 6 would be a good one to bid on there. Or track number 2. For an individual home site, track number 2. 6 acres there. Tell you what, those mature trees around that lot, the privacy you have there. The track, the way we carved that out right along that creek line, Brandon. Let us know what you want to see. I've started the stopwatch now. I saw a hand raised earlier, so we're going to start that stopwatch here. 2 minutes, folks. The property on the D board is in the lead here, folks, at $5 million. There will be new owners here today, folks. To recap, on tracks 1 and 3 through 6, a combination to bidder number 7, I have $4,760,000. Track number 2 by itself at $240,000 to bidder number 1. Those are your bidders that are in the lead. Do I have any other increases here, Brandon? About a minute and a half left here, folks. Today's the day, Brandon. 252 acres at Scott and Bass Road, Aboit Township, Fort Wayne. One minute left. Does anyone need any more time? The D board is in the lead here, folks. My sale total is at $5 million. That's right. We have 30 seconds here, folks. Let us know if you need any more time. Raise your hand. Call us over. What do we say here, Carter? Our time is up here. I'm going to recap these boards. I'm going to recap these boards and sell the property here today, folks, if there are no other increases. This is the final recap here, folks. On the D board, our board in the lead, we have tracks number 1 and 3 through 6. Combination to bidder number 7 at $4,760,000. If there's no further increase, on track number 2, I have $240,000 to bidder number 1. Any increase here, folks? Third and final call if you need any more time. And here we go, folks, the 252 acres, the Corbett family farm here. And I've sold the property there to the D board there, folks. A big round of applause to our bidders there. We certainly appreciate everybody in attendance here today, everybody's bids here. I have sold tracks 1 and 3 through 6 there to bidder number 7 for $4,760,000. SIH LLC. And track number 2 at $240,000. I have sold that to bidder number 1. Mike and Pam Morgan. We certainly appreciate everybody in attendance here today. We certainly appreciate the Corbett family for having us conduct their auction here today. Please have a safe trip home. Check out our website, stephangrp.com. We have a lot of great sales coming up. So check out our website. Thanks so much for attending here today.